Hey there, welcome to the Daily Touch. The Daily Touch is a new addition to my signature course, Tend, which the cohort for this spring is open through Sunday, March 29th. Grab your seat now. But the Daily Touch is designed to speak directly to the part of you that is stuck but yearning, right? The part of you that is tenacious, the part of you that wants more for yourself, but who can't seem to find their way out of what is familiar and what is cozy because, of course, how human of you. So let's get to it. You might be approaching this work. You might be approaching this call to radically reorganize your life around your needs because you are coming to it from a place of being incredibly burnt out, of having such a low capacity that it feels impossible to even ask the question, what do I need to begin with? But real talk, where were you supposed to have learned what a need is? Where were you supposed to have learned what it looks like, what it truly and positively looks like to cultivate a life where needs are not just a flaw, but a fact, and even more so, a beacon, guideposts home to your most radiant alive self? We're being raised up in a culture that benefits from our distraction, that benefits from our mistrust in our bodies, that benefits from our lack of vocabulary and skill as it relates to knowing what we require in order to be well. We have been raised up without role models, without people who are prioritizing their mental health and well-being, their physical health, their emotional health. We are being raised up with a lack of words, with a lack of actions, with a lack of role models. And so where were you supposed to learn? You might be telling yourself the story, everyone else has this figured out. You might be telling yourself the story, I'm too far gone, I'm too old, I'm too burnt out. I just have to keep muscling through to get to the other side of this thing. And then I'll get back to myself. But what we've learned from the overculture, what we've learned from this lack of role models, is the pattern of always putting our care on the other side of something. And trust me, there will always be something to put your care on the other side of. You might be coming to this moment feeling like you need it, you ache for it. There has to be a different way, but you have never felt less equipped. You have never felt more exhausted. And so here is my dare to you. One bite and then another. One move and then another. You did not get burnt out overnight, and you are not going to heal your way out of it overnight. Instead, what this work looks like is one small doable action, one small deposit in your capacity, one small protein-rich meal, one glass of water, one quiet moment, one small act of putting yourself in the way of support, of community around what you want for yourself and who you want to become. You do not have to do it all at once, and in fact, you won't be able to. Waiting until there was a perfect time to do it all at once is what got you in this mess to begin with, but again, how human of you. Where were you supposed to learn a different way? So here's your dare. What one thing, tiny thing, doable thing, under 5-10 minute thing can you do for yourself today? Don't worry about answering the question of what do I need, or litigating whether it's a need or a want, or whether it's good to need or worthwhile to need, or what anyone else will think about it. Just ask yourself the question, what one thing can I do to support myself today in under 10 minutes, 5 minutes, if you're really pressed for time? Do that one thing. The road to your radiant aliveness, as frustrating as it is paved by these steps, is paved by small bites, is paved by the intentionality of honoring your needs one small act at a time, and learning about yourself and what feels good and what doesn't, and what you might prefer instead as you